Welcome to week 4 of Countdown to Vlogmas. I'm here with my coffee. It's my day off. We are midweek and this is the first opportunity I've had to film this week. Mainly because I've been at work and I've not been in the best state of mind, shall we say. I don't know. I'm just, having a few days like that at the minute. But anyway, I'm back today. I'm off today, off tomorrow, which is amazing. Martin's at work. I'm wearing my Mia jumper today, which is patterned by, no, it's not Mia, it's Mila by Tammy Handmade. And this is a fleece back sweatshirt that I got from Bugweeds in York. It's got these gorgeous, gorgeous dark glittery stars on, look. Really super nice and soft and snuggly. So wearing that with my jeans. I have got bad hair day going on today. You can see it's really lightened up. We're going to talk about the hair and get this out of the way. My roots are massively coming through. Look how bad they are. And I know a couple of people have said, time to go to a professional hairdresser, Rachel. And I get it. But the problem is red fades, as you can see, considering this is coming up to, well, it's 2.5 weeks since I did it. It's faded off a lot. And I actually really like this colour now. But if I went to a professional hairdresser and had my hair coloured, I would and stayed red, I would have to go every 3 weeks, and I can't afford that. I don't have the funds to have my hair coloured at the hairdressers every 3 weeks. It's just not feasible. So yeah, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So I do have to do it myself. I'm not saying that I won't go every so often, but on the whole, Piper's here, he wants to walk. On the whole, I am going to have to deal with it myself. So I'm, looking into that at the minute. I don't want to put another permanent colour on it at the moment because obviously it has developer in it, doesn't it? So, and that dries your hair out, which I don't want. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the hair talk. Plans for today. I have just listed some more Destash fabrics. I'm only doing a few at a time now, probably each week, because otherwise I just don't have time. I've started picking up some locum shifts again. Christmas is coming, and yeah, I just don't have time to keep on top of it otherwise, and there'll just be huge delays between selling them and getting them out to people. So what I'm trying to do is look at listing them maybe sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, because I tend to have Wednesday, Thursdays off, not every week, but most weeks. And I'm thinking then at least I can get them listed. If people buy them and pay for them straight away, then I can get them out before I go back to work, if that makes sense. So that's sort of the plan. So I've listed a few this morning, most of which have sold already, which is amazing. You are doing me such a huge favour buying my fabrics, honestly. Obviously, there is still so much to get through. And what I'm doing at the moment is I am working through, again, I'm working through upstairs. Everything is obviously very tidy now, but I still want to create space. So I am going through things again now, starting to go through things again. I know I mentioned a few weeks ago that I was thinking about what to do with my scubas, and I know some of you were interested in that. A couple of people asked what scuba is. Scuba is a type of fabric that is 100% polyester. It's quite a structured fabric with a little bit of stretch in it, not a lot. So you can treat it as a woven. It's quite spongy as well. It's a thick fabric and quite spongy. So it's fine for like structured dresses. You can wear it for fit and flare dresses, to be fair. I would only want to wear it in winter. I wouldn't wear it in summer because with it being polyester, it's very hot and it takes dyes very well. So the prints on them are phenomenal. They really are. But it's one of those fabrics, you either love it or hate it. And I have tried to love it because I love how print looks on it. But I don't like wearing it. I just don't. I think it always looks very, I don't know. I just don't like it. It's just my personal thing. I think as I've grown as a sewer over the years and worked with lots of different fabrics now, I think it's like anything. You just, you sort of diverge towards the things that you like, don't you? And I just don't like it. So, yeah, and I do have a few still in my stash. They always take up a lot of room as well because they're quite, as I say, they're quite thick fabrics. And yeah, that's scuba. So What I decided to do with that is I'm going to leave those right till I've gone through everything. So it's probably going to be some months before I look at those and get rid of those. And in the meantime, I'm just going to work through everything else because they are all stacked in a corner, you know, so that's fine. They're not taking up too much room, if that makes sense. So plans for today are that I'm hoping to get some sewing done this week because I'm really conscious that I didn't get any sewing done last week. I still haven't got last week's vlog up. And the first thing is I've got to finish editing that and get that up today. I want to get that up today for you. So you'll have something to watch. Although it's, you know, not today now when you're watching this, if that makes sense. But anyway. And I want to do some sewing at some point, but I do have another couple of vlogs to film. I have something, I've got a project that I need to get done for somebody that I can't tell you about, but you might, well, if you might know about it next month in December, and if you don't by then, I will tell you, if that makes sense, during Vlogmas, but I can't tell you right now. But it's a little tutorial that I'm doing for somebody, so I've got to get that done. And I am also want to film another vlog as well for this channel, and a couple of people are asking me about if I'm going to be doing the top tip Tuesdays again, and yes I am. I think it's just at the minute I've had a bit of a, I wouldn't say that it's that I've lost my sojo, it's just that I don't know, in a way I think I've been so focused on destashing and trying to sort through my fabrics that a lot of the time I've thought I don't really want to sew at the minute because I want to get this stash down. And also, since I had my surgery, I'm 10 weeks post-op today, and I've been doing Couch to 5k with Martin. Piper, I'm not taking you just at the minute because I'm busy, you have to wait. So yeah, I have started doing Couch to 5k again, and I'm on my second week now. We did a run last night, so yeah, Martin's doing it with me so that he can build himself up, and he's forcing me to stick to the plan, because what I said to him last night was, look, we could miss out week 2 and just go straight to week 3 because I feel fine after doing week 1. It was really easy, and he's like, no, you're not, you're sticking to it. So yeah, he's forcing me to stick to that, which is good, and I get it. You know, I've still had major surgery at the end of the day, and things, although outside things have healed, inside things are still healing, and I totally understand that. So yeah, I'm being a good girl. And so, but I've started doing that again, and I need to lose some weight. I really do, because obviously 2.5 months of very little activity, because I've been healing and trying to take it carefully and etc, and not being well at times as well. It means that, you know, I've just lost a lot of fitness. I've gained weight because I like my food. I can't stop eating. Well, it's not that I can't stop eating. Of course I can stop eating, but you know, I like my food. What can I say? And yeah, I've gained weight, and I need to get that down because it's affecting my mood, and it's affecting what I want to sew. And I don't want to get into the whole weight sewing conversation too much, because I know that is quite triggering for lots of people, and lots of women, you know, we're all on different ends of the spectrum with this out there, and lots of women will say to me, and men as well, you know, you look great as you are, you've got a great figure. If I had your figure, I'd be really happy. And I totally get that, but it's how we feel, isn't it, in ourselves. You have to be happy within yourself, don't you? And that's where we're at. So yeah, so anyway, just getting back to that, I'm feeling better mentally now that I can start the running again, and that will in turn affect my diet because it makes me eat better, if that makes sense, because I think I'm not going to this effort to get myself fit and then throw it all away by eating rubbish. And I need to, and I know that with running as well, I have to fuel my body right to be able to do it successfully. So that in turn will help as I work through the Couch to 5k plan, get myself back to that. So Martin actually said to me last night that he was asking me if there was a plan for a 10k when we've got to the 5k bit, if that makes sense. And I'm like, really? You wanted to go back into that and go racing again? And he does, so that's really good. So we'll look at that. But anyway, So yes, I need to stop waffling at you because obviously I need to crack on and get this last week's vlog edited and uploaded, and then I need to get the hound walked because otherwise he's going to be tip-tapping around me for the entire morning, whining and whinging and carrying on and really getting on my nerves. And so yeah, I need to sort that. So I'm going to sign off for now. I'll see you in a bit. I'm out with the hound. Oh my word, I've not been this way for ages because we've had so much rain that it gets really boggy, and I thought, oh, it should be okay. It's really not, it's really boggy. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the bog behind me. Yeah, that's fun. Anyway, vlog is edited and uploading as we speak. I think what I'm going to do this week, because next week is a really exciting week. I am so looking forward to it. We're having Layla. It's Martin's birthday on the Tuesday, and we're going to go down, pick Layla up on his birthday so that we can spend some time with Bronte, probably go out for lunch or something. Then we're going to bring Layla back with us. She's going to stay till Friday because Martin's off next week. He's got the week off. I'm just taking Tuesday off when it's his birthday because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday anyway. And he's going to take her back on Friday, but we're going to have her. So what I think I'm going to do is this vlog, I'm going to probably just do it right up until the end of November, so the night before, and upload it the night before Vlogmas officially starts, so that you get to see a bit of what we're doing with Layla while she's here. I think that'll be nice. So I'm going to keep the waffle short, she says, this week. Where do you think you're going? Honestly, my Moranas. Oh God, this is really bad. I'm glad I've got my wellies on. Anyway, so what we're planning to do next week is we are going to take Layla to Castle Howard, which is a big sort of private manor house, stately home type thing in North Yorkshire. They do like a Christmas event every year, and they theme it, and they do the house and grounds up within that theme, if that makes sense. And this year it is Christmas in Neverland. It's really lovely. I went a couple of years ago with Judy when it was Christmas in Wonderland, I think it was. Or was that last year? No, it was Narnia the year before. That was the one I went to. Didn't go last year. My sister did. She said it wasn't very good last year. So I'm thinking, it's got some hope in this year it will, because the year before it was really good. So this year it is Christmas in Neverland, and yeah, it's really pretty. They do up all the house and the gardens with the trees lit up down the drive and stuff. It's really pretty. So it's not cheap, it's expensive, but obviously we won't have to pay for her. And I just thought it'd be really nice to take them, so to take her. So we're gonna take Layla probably on the Wednesday, and then on the Thursday, which will be the end of November, we are going to put some Christmas decorations up. Don't normally do it while early December, but because she's with us, I'd like her to be involved for her first Christmas and put a few Christmas decorations up. I think that would be really nice. So we'll do that, and I'm going to film bits throughout all that and try and keep the waffle before then short, shall we say. And hopefully there might even be a bit of sewing this week. That would be good. I do need to nip out at some point because I don't know if I mentioned before, but I was planning, God, this is really hard, it's a real workout. I was planning to do Martin a advent calendar, very well, Beermas basically, but do my own Beermas. And it is currently the 22nd of November, and I've only got 4 bottles of beer, and I need 24, don't I? So I need to go out and get some, because the problem is a lot of the time when I've been off, he's been there, so I've not been able to go out on my own and get them. Well, it's not that I can't go out on my own when he's there, but you know, I'll spend the time with him. So anyway, oh God, Piper! He's gone chasing after something in the woods, probably a squirrel or a deer or something. Don't worry, he won't catch them. He's just docile, he's useless. Come on you, back this way. Anyway, yeah, so I do need to nip out and get some more really. I've been planning to get a few each week, and so far that's just not happened. So I need to sort that out and probably nip and get some. Maybe I'll probably do it tomorrow now, I think, because I spent the entire morning editing last week's vlog. God. Anyway, I need to put you down and concentrate on what I'm doing because this is really hard work. So see you when we get home. Back from the walk, I thought I would now show you what I bought at the knitting and stitching show last week, because I completely realised that I didn't actually show this on last week's vlog, did I? And I've kept you all waiting long enough. So first things first, I got one of these. So I use a rotary cutter and mat all the time, but I generally use a 45mm one. This is a 28 and I've wanted one for a while, so I'm really pleased that I've got that. I got this from Jenny Stitches, which is a metre of baby cord with butterflies on for little Layla, because obviously I want to make her maybe a little dungaree dress or something. So I bought that. And then I got this from Dots and Stripes, not bought from them before, not heard of them before, to be honest. And they've got this gorgeous French terry, which is just black with these beautiful sort of splattery paint effect on. I just think it's lovely. Want to make a nice top with that, so got myself that. And then we visited Rainbow Fabrics as well, and I got 3 fabrics from them. One of them which was gifted to me, which was really lovely. But I really liked this. I think it's very similar to a Fabric Godmother fabric. This is a viscose. I think I got 3 meters of this, and yeah, I just think it's really pretty. And these sort of reds and pinks are very much my colours, because they're cool toned. That's a very cool red and a cool pink. So yeah, love that one too. Sorry about that. Martin's rung me from work, and yeah, anyway, let's get back to the fabric. So I also got 2 meters of this, which is a really gorgeous sort of heavy satin with like a waffle texture to it. It's beautiful. They had this in a few colours, and I think they had like a dark green, a black, a nudie colour, and a blush pink. I really liked the purple. I just think it's beautiful. So it's got a waffle texture on one side, and then the other side is just, well, it's the same actually, same waffle texture, but one side is more satiny than the other, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, lovely. I've got 2 meters of this because I'm just going to make myself a bias cut skirt with that. And then Yusuf was just so lovely. He said, choose another piece of fabric, my shout. So that was so kind of him. So I picked this one, which is another viscose, which really caught my eye. And I got 3 meters of this. And I want to make a lyra, basically. I think a lyra in this would be really nice. So yeah, so this is black and cream. So I need to get those in the wash. That's it, that's all I bought. So I've got 1, 2, 3 fabrics, 4 fabrics for me, but one of them was gifted. Otherwise I would have just bought the 3. And then I got the one for Layla and a rotary cutter, which is amazing. So I'm gonna get those in the wash. And what I've sort of decided to do is that I'm always going to be in a deficit now until I've really got my stash down. So if I buy any fabric, I have to destash twice as much as I buy. Does that make sense? So I'm not really going to count Layla's in that, to be honest, because, well, I probably will at some point, but not quite yet. But for me, I mean, I've got 4 fabrics there, so that's what made me think this morning, right, I need to destash some more. So I have destashed quite a lot this morning, probably about, yeah, I must have doubled it. I must have done about another 8 parcels that have been paid for that I need to get parcelled up, and then I'll get those to the post office tomorrow. And then, yeah, the other thing, my gift to November vlog that went up a couple of weeks ago, one of the projects in that was to do a dress for Layla for Christmas, a tartan dress. And when we went to Bronte's the other day, Oh, bless. She's shown me this dress that she's bought her from Vinted, which is a tartan dress. And I was so gutted because I said to her, you know that I've got this fabric and I was going to make Layla a dress for Christmas and now you've bought one. And she was like, oh, well, I really liked it. And so anyway, so that sort of put paid to my plans for that, because there's absolutely no point in making Layla a tartan dress for Christmas when she's just got a one. And it's red tartan as well. It's exactly the same. It's not exactly the same fabric, but it's very similar. So it's just no point. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just stash it away, and I'm going to make her it for next Christmas and probably do her the 12 to 18 month size, but I'll see nearer the time, because yeah, there's just no point her having 2 red tartan dresses for Christmas at this age. It's just, yeah. So that made me feel a little bit disheartened, if I'm honest, but you know, it is what it is. There's lots of other things that I can make instead. So here is the Agnes pyjama top. It's got like a Revere collar. It looks very red on screen. This fabric is not this red in real life. It's more of a much more darker red than this. But anyway, it is, yeah, I've got to hem the sleeves. I've got to hem the bottom. I've put pockets on the front, but I've done them on the diagonal just because it adds a little bit of interest, and also because I couldn't be bothered to pattern match it. Done enough pattern matching, trying to get everything matching up as it is. So the collar's gone in all right. I'm not 100% happy with it because this fabric is very shifty and it was a bit awkward to work with, but it's done now, and you know, it's only a PJ top at the end of the day. So need to finish that. I don't know if I can be bothered to do any more on it tonight. Normally when I'm sewing, I am wanting to just crack on and get it finished, but I'm a bit sewed out really. This Sojo thing is still hanging on by a thread at the minute, but I might do a bit more later. We shall see. And then I have the pyjama bottoms cut out here. These are basically, they have no side seams, which is a win when it comes to pattern matching. It's just like 2 pieces like this that you obviously stick together. This should be quick and easy to do, should the bottoms. As I mentioned earlier, I mentioned it earlier, it's got a brushed side and then a non-brushed side. And what I'm actually doing is I'm having the brushed side as the wrong side, so that the brushed side is against my body, because I feel that this is just going to pick up all bits of dust and dirt and all sorts. And also I think it'll be cozier on the inside, and I prefer the look of the non-brushed side as the right side of the garment. So that's the plan, although I did mess it up on the collar because this is brushed, so the rest of it isn't. But you know, it's fine, it's only for PJs. It's not going to be, I'm not going to be going out on the town in this. So I know a lot of people have used this pattern for the shirt pattern to make a shirt as in to wear during the day and not as a pyjama top. So I'll be interested to see how this fits when I have got it finished and what I think to it. And maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I need to look to see if I've got any buttons for this bit. And then I can get that finished, and it just needs hemming then, I think. I decided to power through and get them done. So they are finished. I love the top. The top fits really well. I think the pockets are a little bit pointless, if I'm honest. It'll be all right to stick a tissue in or something, I guess. But yeah, they don't feel like they're in the right place. They feel like they need to be more to the side, if that makes sense. Shorts are very fitted. They're a bit on the small side. I should have gone up a size and yeah, made them a lot bigger, but you know, it's fine. I can get them on and off, and to be honest, I won't wear them in bed anyway because I tend to just wear knickers in bed really and a top. So they're fine for lounging around in at home. Yeah, quite happy with it. I don't think I would make this into a shirt that I would wear as a day shirt, if that makes sense. I think it very much feels a pyjama shirt. I don't know whether that's just because of the print I've used. I did find some buttons in my stash, obviously, which are, oh, you're not going to be able to see them. They're just little red ones, to be fair. Can't remember where I got them from, but they were in my stash and they feel fine. So yeah, excuse the thunder thighs and the white skin, but yeah, it's I'm happy with it. So I'm glad I've got it done. It's been sat waiting to be sewn up for a good week now. So yeah, glad I've got them finished. And I'm really pleased actually that I did have the brushed cotton on the inside, because it feels so nice against my skin. And I'm sort of wondering, is that how brushed cotton is supposed to be used? Is it actually supposed to be that you use the brushed bit on the inside against your skin so that they feel, you know, that it feels really cozy, and then you just have the not brushed bit on the outside? Maybe I've been getting it wrong or thinking it wrong all these years, but I'd like to know your thoughts on that. So anyway, that's it from me tonight. I'm going to put the sewing machine away now, switch everything off, tidy up, and Martin should be home soon from work, and then we can get some supper together. I don't know what we're having this evening. No idea. Absolutely no idea. So I'll probably speak to you tomorrow. Bonus! So it's not complete because obviously I need to decorate the box, and I still need 7 more because 7 short. So, but anyway, the ones that I have got are all wrapped and labelled, and yeah, I think it's going to look quite good.
Hello.
We're going out for tea. I'm giving him the night off.
It's a school night.
Yeah.
And we're going out for tea.
We are, yeah.
Can I just say I've got 10 days off work now as well?
I know, you lucky guy.
10 days.
I'm back at work tomorrow.
I'm not. Are you filming?
Yes.
Or are you just taking photos?
I'm filming. Oh, look, it's so pretty.
It's a nice tree behind you.
I know, I'm just going to take some photos. There's the tree. Good morning. It's Saturday and I'm about to start work, hence why I'm dressed in my scrubs again. Yeah, I'm working today back over in Community. It's a gorgeous morning, but very, very frosty. And I've just come on, basically, I didn't do any filming yesterday, and that's because I'm trying to only film when I've got something interesting to show you. Otherwise, this week's vlog is going to be too long because Vlogmas is going to be starting next week. That's so exciting. And I thought that I would only film on the days where I'm doing something, if that makes sense. And yesterday was just a work day where I was in the prison all day. Didn't do much last night. Well, I'm saying I didn't do much. I did do some sewing. So I made some PJs for Layla because I'm putting a little Christmas Eve box together for her. So I have made a little PJ top with a little Rosy Cheeks label in, and this fabric is a jersey that I got from First for Fabrics last year. I don't know if they've got any left. The ribbing is from them as well. A bit of fluff on there. And so that's the top, and then the bottoms are here. They're the bottoms with little cuffs on as well, with elastic in the waist. So this pattern is the free pyjama pattern, kids pyjama pattern from Ellie and Mac. And yeah, they came together fine last night. I used my cover stitch as well to do the hem. So I've done a triple cover stitched hem there. First time I've used that for ages because I've just been using Mariflex, but to be honest, I do like a cover stitch finish, I have to say. So they are size 6 months. It's a free pattern. It's fine. Probably not my favourite, I would say. I just wanted, like, you know, a traditional sort of jersey PJ pattern. And a few people have signposted me to a couple of other patterns that I might try. I think the thing I don't like about Ellie and Mac is that they use a 1/4 inch seam allowance, which I just find on clothing is not enough, because if you want to make any adjustments, or you need to make any adjustments, you've not got a lot of room to play with. Granted, on babies and toddler clothing, it's probably not a big issue, I guess, but especially stretchy things. But even so, I still think it's really small. I found this pattern as well, the top was really long. I cut off about that much. I don't know why, it's just really, really long. So yeah, there was that as well. And it only gives imperial measurements on this pattern. I think their newer patterns give both, but I like both because I flip between both, if I'm honest. So yeah, that was a pain. And I just find their instructions are just so long-winded. You know, they have pages and pages and pages, and it's really hard to get to the bits you want. And granted, it's not difficult. If you're used to making jersey tops and things, it's not difficult to put these things together. But sometimes you just want to check a little bit of the pattern you're putting together, don't you? And I needed to do that with the bottoms because the bottoms are in one piece, so there's no side seam, which is lovely. And I just wanted to go to that bit about how to put the bottoms together because I couldn't remember whether you just did the inner seam or the crotch curve bit, and it just took ages to find it because there's so much. That's the thing. And I find that really, really difficult to work my way through, to be honest. So anyway, it's fine. They're lovely. I love how they've turned out. So yeah, these weren't on my A Gift to November plans, but I am going to probably enter it into the challenge because why not? And I will probably make some more for her. So yeah, really happy with that. I've also just bought a alphabet file because Bronte wants me to make her a bib, a Christmas bib. So I've got some gorgeous Liberty fabric, you know, the new one, the Betsy one with the little gold stars on. I have bought some of that to make a bib for her, and I was going to embroider her name and the year on it, with it being her first Christmas as well. So I've downloaded a alphabet embroidery file from Etsy. I'm going to have a go at that. I've not used the embroidery function on my machine much at all, and I've certainly not done anything for a couple of years, but I've got some new embroidery stabilizer. This was recommended to me by L'Oreal, actually. It's the Bro Thread No Show Mesh Stabilizer. This is supposed to be very good. So I am going to use this to have a go at that. I won't use it on the Liberty straight away. I think I'll do a bit of a practice run. And I've still got to remember and work out how to transfer the file that I've downloaded onto my machine. I do have a little memory stick somewhere. It is in here somewhere. Oh, it's here. I keep it in here, look. A little memory stick that plugs into my machine. So I'm assuming I need to put it on there and stick it in my machine. So I will do that at some point and have a go at that. Yeah. So hair report for today. Look at the roots. Oh my word. The Weller Colour Touch has been dispatched. It's on its way. I am hoping it comes today. If not, it should be here Monday. And then I can get my hair redone because it's starting to look very orangey, pinky. Oh, yeah. I'm not liking it now, if I'm honest. So anyway, that's enough of that. Right, I need to go check the laptop, the work laptop, and yeah, it's a gorgeous day. I'll be heading over West Yorkshire during the day, so like last week, hopefully I'll have a better day. But if I go to some nice places, I might do a bit of filming because there's some beautiful places over there. So yeah, I'll see you later. It's Sunday. Martin is preparing beef something for tea. What are you preparing?
I'm doing beef bourguignon in the slow cooker along with my friends.
Yes, he has an audience. What? What? What do you want?
He says, I want some milk. I'll show you what he wants.
Having a play. The needle thread's just broke. Right, we're on Sunday, by the way. You've just seen me doing a bit of embroidering. So I wanted to have a little practice. Hopefully that reads Layla. It's back to front when I'm looking at it. I'm going to make Layla a bib for Christmas, and I'm going to embroider a name and the year on it. and I thought I would. I'm only laughing because Martin stood there with no top on. I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at the fact that you stood there with no top on, because you know that I'm filming. And
well, I want to cut my hair and I wasn't expecting you to be filming.
Anyway, you don't need to see what I'm seeing right now. Anyway.
No, you don't. Trust me.
Yes, so I've had a little go. It's by no means perfect at all. He's doing muscle man poses now behind the camera. You just really just do not want to see this. It's not perfect, but I'm actually really pleased with it for a first attempt, because I have not used my embroidery unit on my machine much at all. So I'm going to have another go. I'm happy with the scale of it. I think on a bib that's going to be fine. I'm going to put obviously the year underneath, and yeah, I'm going to do it on some Liberty fabric, which is why I wanted to practice it first, because Liberty is very expensive, as we all know. Guess what's come today? It's literally just arrived, my hair stuff. Thank you, Adam, for guiding me on this. So I'm going to dye my hair first, because roots, I just can't cope with them anymore. Morning. It is now Tuesday. I've not filmed for a couple of days. I think the last thing you saw me doing was a bit of embroidery on my machine. I spent a lot of Sunday playing with my embroidery unit, which I don't get out that often. Anyway, I've got you balanced on my ironing board. You can see said iron here, so I'm really sorry if it's a little bit wonky. And I think I was just about to go dye my hair as well when I left you on Sunday, and I've done it, and I really like it. This colour is much better than the previous one because it's a darker red but still vibrant. So yeah, this is a semi-permanent, so thank you to the lovely Adam for guiding me on what to buy. So yeah, it's like a conditioning semi-permanent colour. So anyway, it's lovely. Roots are gone, which is a bonus. So I was playing with the embroidery unit because I wanted to embroider a bib. I wanted to make a bib for Layla for Christmas, and I've done her a Liberty bib, which this bit of hair's getting on my nerves, which has turned out really well. And yeah, I'm going to show you. I love it. So this is it here. Now, I know you can't see it very well because I've used gold embroidery thread, but I have embroidered a name, Layla, and then the year. This is going to go in her Christmas Eve box. This is the Liberty, one of the Liberty Christmas designs. I've also embroidered a couple of stars on. I know it's got stars, glittery stars on here already, but I've done one there, and then the other one is down here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is, just there. I think you can just see that. And then I've used bamboo toweling on the reverse, which is just so beautifully soft. Put a little snap on like that, look. And yeah, that's going to be for Christmas Day for her. So, and it's also another lovely little keepsake, isn't it? So really happy with that. The other thing I wanted to show you as well was I ordered in the Black Friday sale. Don't know about you, but obviously there's been a lot, hasn't there? A lot of overwhelm, shall we say. And I'm glad it's over, if I'm honest. But I did order from Fabric Godmother, Pound Fabrics and Simple Life Fabrics as well. My Pound Fabrics and Simple Life Fabric orders are due to come today. The Pound Fabrics one is purely for Christmas presents, so I'll show you that later. But I did order from Fabric Godmother as well because they had 25% off, which is, I think, the first time they've ever done such a huge discount. So of course I had to buy. There was a fabric that they'd had. Well, actually, there's a couple that I have wanted for a long time, and one was one that went out of stock. And I was chatting to somebody at my social a couple of weeks ago because they'd got it back in stock, and I said I was just going to hang on to see if they had a Black Friday sale and potentially get it from there. I'm sorry, I'm just making you wobble a lot, aren't I? I can't sit on my chair because Pluto's on it. So anyway, getting back to the Fabric Godmother fabric, I decided to hang on and hope it didn't sell out. Anyway, it didn't sell out, so I bought it. So it came yesterday, the order. This is the one that I wanted, which is the Rory Sherpa fleece. It is just gorgeous. so nice. I'm going to look like Cruella de Vil, aren't I, with this? Anyway, did she have red hair? I can't remember. Anyway, so I've got this and I want to make one of those big oversized hoodies with like a zip neck. I know there's the pogo nip that's just come out by Friday Pattern Company, but I'm not a fan. I'm going to be honest. I don't like the button-up placket. It's just not for me. So I would prefer a zip. So I am going to choose a different pattern, and this is what that's going to be turned into, because I just think it's gorgeous and it is super warm and soft. So I fell in love with this after my lovely friend Andy, who is So Andy Sews. I think she bought it last year and she made a zip up hoodie with it, and as soon as I saw it on her I just thought, oh, I really need that fabric. And Fabric Godmother sold out of this so quick, and I think they've had it in a couple of times and sold out of it both times, but I was so chuffed to get this time with 25% off, which was amazing. So of course I had to buy a little bit more from them, and they've got another couple of fabrics that I've been after. This one I've been after for a long time. I remember seeing Josie make a top out of this. I'm not sure if it was the Anthea Allen Anna blouse. That's right, isn't it? Is it Anna blouse? I think it is. And she made it out of this, I think, and I just love it. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I mean, that goes with my hair, doesn't it? So I've got about 2 meters of that, I think. Or did I get 1.5 meters? Can't quite remember, actually. It must be. Actually, that even doesn't even look like, I think it's 1.5 meters. Hang on, I'm going to measure it. Yeah, 1.5 meters, just to make a little top out of that, because I just think it's super pretty. I got this one, which is one of their winter collection fabrics as well. It's this green jacquard. I mean, that just goes so well with my hair, doesn't it? I think I got 3 meters of this to make a dress of some sort. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's a really good weight as well. That's the reverse side, which I really like, actually. But yeah, the green is gorgeous. And then I got this one, which is a jacquard. Purple and gold is just such a winning combo in my book. I mean, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think I got 3 of this as well to make something, or 3.5. I'm thinking my Layla dress, which is very similar to the Fabric Godmother peony dress. I would like to make that out of this because it's just stunning. May have to line it with something because it does feel quite scratchy, but I don't know what the reverse side is like. Yeah, it is quite scratchy, so I'm probably going to have to line that. And then the last one I got is this one, which is another one of theirs. I think this is so boho. It is gorgeous. This is a viscose crepe and I love it, absolutely love it. I think again I got 3 or 4 meters of it. 4 meters of this one. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. Really love that. So yeah, what did I get? 1, 2, 3, 5 fabrics from them. So I spent a fair bit, but obviously I did get 25% off. And I stuck to my plan of destashing to be able to get those. So I have destashed a further 11 fabrics in the last week, which more than accounts for me buying those. As I say, the Pound Fabrics order is for presents that I'm going to be making. I'm going to make some PJs for the boys this year, so that should be coming today. And then I've also got a delivery from Simple Life Fabrics from Sarah of, I've bought an Arida Hansen fabric, one of her new ones, because she was selling them at the cheapest price that I could find. And she's still a small business, which I want to support, which is great. And also, what else did I get from her? I wanted a fabric to make the new dress by Silver Saga Patterns, which is, I think it is the Jessica this time. I keep calling the Ella dress the Jessica, but this one is the Jessica, I think. I'm so rubbish with names. Anyway, I'll put a picture of it here. But I bought that as well. And I want to make that for this weekend because I'm going up to Sotoon this weekend. And I want to wear it. But we're going to get we are going to get Layla today, which is exciting. It's Martin's birthday. And I've got the day off work. So I'm off the rest of the week till Friday. So we are heading down shortly to Leicester to go and pick her up. Well, to spend some time with Bronte anyway, because as I say, it's Martin's birthday, so I think we're going to go out for lunch. We're bringing Layla back with us, and she's staying with us and going home on Friday. And yeah, looking forward to seeing her. It's going to be lovely. So yeah, we shall catch up later.
There she is.
Hi. Hi.
Where is she?
You should see her little legs going.
Say hello, Bronte. Good morning.
Morning.
We've come out for a walk and I have a little friend.
We're walking the hound.
Yes, we're walking Piper, obviously. It's Wednesday, isn't it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday today.
The 29th.
We
The day after someone's birthday.
Yes. 58. Anyway, we've we had a lovely day yesterday, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Had a nice day doing a bit of Christmas shopping with Bronte, and then we had lunch at Zizi's. The most delicious pizza. It was amazing.
Yes.
And we brought little Layla home with us. So
is he looking this way?
she's here. Look, she's having a good old nosy because obviously she lives in a city and doesn't get to see the countryside very often, do you, darling? So she slept really well last night, although it took a while to settle, but you know, it's a strange environment for her, isn't it? So she finally went to sleep about 10:30, but she slept through till 7:30. That's good. So we've had breakfast, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've
Well,
come out.
Layla has.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Layla's had breakfast. So she's got a full tummy, fresh nappy on. We'll come out to walk Piper, and then we're going to go to York to the Christmas market. So good evening, it is Thursday now and I'm about to sign off for the last instalment of Countdown to Vlogmas 2023. We are just heading to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park because we've booked to take Layla to see the winter illuminations. I'm sorry you're bouncing around a little bit. She's in the back at the moment. I don't know if you can hear her, but anyway. So I will take some footage while we're there.
There she goes.
There she goes. And yeah, that's how I'm going to end this week's vlog. Vlogmas starts tomorrow. Can you believe it's Vlogmas tomorrow?
I can believe it's Vlogmas, but you know what Vlogmas means, don't you?
BMS.
BMS.
You're so looking forward to that, aren't you?
I am, and at some point I was supposed to get the decorations out today, but we've been that busy.
We just haven't had chance, so we haven't had a chance to do that. So that will be happening over the next week or so.
I need to find the bone, don't I, for Pipermas?
You do. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it there. And yeah, thank you if you have followed me all the way through November as we prepare for Vlogmas. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas. Take care. Bye.
Hello. Like a big wheel.